Hello, Community Services, Public Safety, and Housing and Economic Development Committees. My name is Scott Kolwitz, the Planning Manager with the Community Development Department. I'm giving you a presentation for the Fourth Amendment to a contract with Rincon Consultants for on-call planning and permit processing services. As a matter of background, the city issued a request for qualifications in August 2016 for on-call permit processing and planning services. 4 firms responded, and Rincon Consultants was selected based on their extensive work with the city, as well as their breadth and diversity in available staff. The on-call agreement with Rincon has been amended 3 times, and it's currently set to expire in June 2021 with a not-to-exceed contract amount of $1.35 million. The on-call agreement is primarily used to process complex public and private development projects, Associated California Environmental Quality Act, or CEQA, related documents, and projects with aggressive processing timelines associated with approved development agreements. As development is cyclical, having consultants rather than full-time staff can save the city money, especially when developers fully fund the costs of contract planners. Rincon is currently assigned to a variety of projects with the city, both private development projects as well as public projects. This slide includes a list of developer deposit projects that Rincon is currently assisting with the processing. In addition, they're managing various grants associated with public projects. The addition in contract value supports the department and helps us meet a variety of goals. In particular, having a contract planning service allows city staff to have permit processing flexibility. It allows us to maintain staffing levels commensurate with workload. And in addition, it allows us to be flexible and to increase efforts on various projects to meet city council processing improvements. In addition, it allows us flexibility to implement new programs. There are 2 new programs that have been implemented by the city recently, the cannabis and the short-term rental program, which has required an additional level of staffing not previously included in the department's structure. These efforts have resulted in the need to shift development projects and utilize contract planning staff to maintain the department goals. In addition, the city is processing a number of grants. For instance, the SB2 grant and the Local Early Action Planning Grant are affiliated with long-term projects such as the housing element that the city is currently processing. In addition, the City Planning Division is also managing a variety of projects such as the city's Climate Action Plan, the Ormond Beach Restoration Access Plan, participating in the County of Ventura Harbor visioning process, as well as looking at opportunities to amend our municipal code and zoning code cleanup to be in compliance with state law, implement various process improvements, and to update our CEQA thresholds and perhaps our impact fee structure. The amendment that is being proposed will be funded by various funding sources, such as developer deposits, general fund expenses, which would be primarily funded through community development, housing, and public works, the general plant maintenance fund, as well as grant funds as previously identified. The general fund impact will be limited to the amount allocated within the community development department's budget, although other departments do help fund the contract. If passed as prologue, I look back to fiscal year 2020 through 2021 and expenses paid through November 2020. Looking at receipts that have been collected, we find that 74% of the invoices have been paid by developer deposits. City staff currently anticipates that that level of developer deposit payment will continue moving forward with this particular amendment. So it is staff's recommendation that the Community Services, Public Safety, and Housing and Economic Development Committees approve the Fourth Amendment to this agreement for on-call planning and permit processing services in the amount of $300,000, bringing the total agreement cost to $1.65 million. City staff will be available at the meeting and will be there to answer any questions you may have. With that, we thank you for your time and we look forward to the meeting. Thank you.